Welcome to Culture No Cap. I'm your host, Eric Spencer. I'm with co-host, Reverend Eric Helton in the building. What's up, man?
How you doing? Praise Jesus.
I'm good, brother. I'm good. You know, getting ready for this ice storm. We supposed to have snow, whatever supposed to be.
Yeah, they've been wrong before. Maybe they'll be wrong this time.
So you're not looking forward to this at all?
Nah. Well, it wouldn't bother me. The power whole thing. The power goes out there. That's where the fun is.
Yeah. That is where the fun is. When that power go out, can't watch no TV.
All right. Well, my wife has already told us make sure stuff is charged and download just some movies.
Smart. That's a good idea. I might have to do that when we get off of here. Yeah.
You know, I ain't got the attention span to just watch a movie. I got to be doing something else while I'm doing it. So,
yeah. Well, shout out to all the listeners out there. Make sure you subscribe, like, do all the things, man. And you know, be safe out there in this storm we supposed to have. Snowpocalypse, whatever they calling it.
And we didn't. We wasn't on here last week.
No.
You want to share why?
Yeah, man. Well, you know, I was on vacation. My wife's birthday, her 50th birthday. Shout out to her. She had a good birthday. Went to Mexico, Cabo. It was good. Until we returned. the trip was beautiful. Everything was nice. It was just coming back, ran into some flight issues. God. 2-hour delay, 3-hour delay. Then they canceled the flight.
That was fun.
Lost our luggage. So yeah, it's all kinds of things, man. So yeah, then I was like, well, I can still make it. Then I got home. I was like, man, I can't do this. I just wasn't. It sucked all my fun.
That boy got to be tired.
I was exhausted. I was exhausted, bro. And I hate it because we always record on Martin Luther King, and I had a whole list of things, and we still gonna cover a few.
Yeah, I mean, they might have it next year.
Yeah, that's why I said we got to get it in before they cancel it. For real.
You never know. They may have it.
This could be our last MLK. We say this every year. This could be our last Juneteenth.
Yeah. I mean, looks like we're gonna have Black History Month.
Oh yeah, that's next month. So yeah, maybe So far, so good.
We might have it.
We might have it, man. But yeah. Well, we talked about all the storm and ice, but this ice, we hate this ice. We hate these motherfuckers.
Man.
ICE captured a 5-year-old boy, Liam Ramos, in Minnesota, and they sent him to a concentration camp in Texas.
So the story is the daddy took off running, and ICE couldn't just leave that little boy out there by himself.
Oh, so they saved him, really?
Yeah.
Is that the right wing side?
Even though other witnesses said they separated him and used the little boy to knock on the door to try to get the woman to come out, so they used him as bait.
So what's the truth here?
They have proven to me they don't tell the truth. So I'm more leaning on, they probably used the little boy as bait.
5 years old, man. Imagine how scared this kid was being separated from his family.
He's probably still terrified.
Still terrified in another place he's not familiar with. How is this okay? How is this okay to this administration?
Because that's what they voted for. I don't understand it. And you know, they call Obama the deporter in chief because he deported more, but he didn't do it like this.
Right. This is different. This is actually getting innocent people because he was actually legal. Yeah, they're not doing this in the right way.
You see, they killed a man this morning.
No, I did not see that.
Yeah, I sent you. You see, you don't be looking at your.
I didn't see it. I didn't get a chance to look at it. Is that what it was?
Yep.
What happened there?
Look at it. This is the beauty of live. Look, just look and see what happened.
Beauty is if I have my phone on me too. Wow, I don't. Sorry.
So I don't know why they had this guy, but it was like 5 or 6 ICE was holding him down and throwing punches, and then one of them just shot him in the face.
Are you serious? This just happened today.
Yep.
Any information on the man? Was he sure he was Hispanic? Possibly.
I don't know anything yet.
Wow. That's what I'm saying. Like, how is this okay to anybody? You got kids and innocent people getting killed in the name of Trump. Really, it's in the
Yeah.
name of him. Yeah, he's all behind this. His blood, his name is all over the news when it comes to capturing these people, and he stands behind this.
He
Proud.
stands behind it, and they're gonna have, of course, they're gonna have an excuse as to why they did it. But the video is out. There was no reason to shoot that guy.
Wow.
If 6 of you holding him, if 6 of y'all can't handle one person, y'all need to do a little more training.
Well, everybody, on the right, they're gonna say, "Well, you don't know the context."
Yeah, the context is 6 of them had him, and one of them said, "I'm gonna shoot," and when he shot, the other ones fled like cockroaches.
But they
When
stand
you
by.
that close to somebody and you shoot them and you got all those people around, are you being safe at all?
And basically, what they're doing is profiling, racially profiling these people. Like, we could probably get pulled and stopped.
We ain't
More
talking
likely you. More likely you. Yeah. Well, more likely me, maybe, actually.
Yeah.
I'm a little browner.
I
Yeah.
was thinking about my brother. I feel like,
Oh,
because a lot of Hispanics think he's Hispanic too.
yeah. He said that. We talked to him. Yeah, he said that. He's like, shoot, you never know.
Yeah, so I think about, well, what could happen if he gets stopped?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just pulling people, just taking a chance, really. Kind of like they did in the 90s and late 80s with the stop and frisk.
Stop and frisk.
Yeah, same thing, same concept.
Told people once Trump got elected, stop and frisk was coming back. Here it is.
That's why I
So
said he's doing what
as
they want.
Americans, we supposed to just carry our papers with us everywhere we go.
Yeah, yeah. I actually talked to somebody who actually I've worked with. They actually have to keep their paperwork on them at all times. They live in a bigger city, but they just can't be. They got to be careful. They
But
got to be
how
careful.
is this right? How
I
is it
don't
right?
know. It's not right, man. Like I said, nobody's really, speaking against it too much on the right.
Oh no.
They need to though. They should.
They're afraid. They're afraid because it'll turn on them if they speak up.
I don't
But
know,
the
man.
question is, at some point, do you value people over your political career? And
Right.
right now, the answer is no.
Well, there used to be a time when this country actually stood behind, protecting women and children. We saw a woman get killed already, and now we see a kid get captured. So what do we stand for as Americans?
I got nothing.
As humans.
I was watching something, and even at the time when little Liam got taken, there was like 2 or 3 other minors that were taken. One was a 17-year-old by himself. One was a 17-year-old and her mom, but they got one just 17-year-old by himself. Took him.
Yeah. Kids being taken to places where they've never been, just taken to a strange place. Can you
And
imagine that?
absolutely not. And I can't imagine my child being like that. And yet these are the worst of the worst, and the murderers and the insane asylum people and the rapists. That's who they're getting. This little 5-year-old, he did a whole lot, didn't he?
Yeah,
And in
yeah.
5 years, he was a terror. In them 5 years, he was hell when he was well.
All right. Dangerous. Yeah,
Man,
that's the thing. When Trump holds these pictures of all these people during the press conference, theatrics is what it was.
it's theatrics, but and he says thousands. You know them no thousands of pictures.
Yeah, hey, like 20 pictures,
Give us details. Let us see those thousands.
just random pictures. Yeah, but, I mean that's where we are, man. Be careful out there, because it's coming. It's coming to your city, especially if you live in a blue state.
A blue state, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming your way. ICE is coming your way.
It's
Well,
coming.
yeah, let's not forget. So we talked about Martin Luther King Day possibly being taken away. Now you have the Trump administration removing slavery exhibits in Philadelphia this past week as well. When you saw this, what did you think?
Just another racist thing. So to make it look like, first off, you can't erase slavery. It happened. Why are you doing this?
Embarrassment,
Well,
maybe.
it's
I don't,
it's you can take that and say, look, we overcame this and look where we are. But no, you don't want to do that. Let's not acknowledge it. That's a problem. We don't acknowledge it. Just like and a lot of it's on both sides. I don't know if you've got this on there. When the people burst into the church protesting, why do I hear people say on the left say, well, if that's a bigger issue for you, then what happened to Renee Good? Is something wrong with you? Why can't we say that was wrong too?
it's like it's always pick a side. It's always pick a side lately. It's always politicized.
Yeah, let's call two things wrong. Both of them were wrong. Those people busting up in that house of worship was wrong. What happened to Renee Good is wrong. What happened to Liam is wrong. Can't we just call this stuff wrong and say, hey, let's figure out a way to work together and fix it?
No, because everyone has picked. They picked a side, man. Everyone has a side they have to stay on and stand on, and there's no moving. There's no budging from that. Unfortunately, I don't.
Yeah, that's the sad thing.
It's sad. It's sad. And then you have these exhibits removed, like you said, for what we know slavery happened.
Yeah,
Um,
just admit it happened. It was wrong. The reason we can't get over it is because you don't ever acknowledge it,
right.
or your response, instead of speaking about the atrocities of it, you say, "We didn't own no slaves." Yeah, that's solving this issue right there. Yeah,
Yeah, but and again, this is part of his executive order to 14253 signed back in March, where they're getting rid of improper, divisive, and anti-American ideology was his goal, and this
so
was
what
part.
about that's anti-American?
Not one thing. I mean, it's anti. It was against black people. It was against blacks. That was anti.
Uh,
But
yeah, that's what I. You can't tell me these things aren't racist.
slavery was improper.
It was very improper, but it was real. Do they erase the Holocaust?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's not a clear distinction of what slavery was to this country. They haven't quite grasped exactly what it was.
Because they try to turn it into something good. Either they take it down or they turned into something good. Look at what you black folk learned.
Yeah,
What did we learn? Did the whip hurt?
yeah. In Germany and in different places, if you display the swastika or any images of Hitler, you could go to prison.
It's
Here,
not
you can
now.
display the Confederate flag. You can, all these hateful, things you can put out, and no issues, no problem. But I
No,
guess
no
that's why we're
problem.
American.
Because we got freedom to be like that.
We do, we do, and with this, them removing that and also defunding, several museums, including the African American history. Did you ever go to that one in DC yet?
Mm.
You should go.
By the
It's
time I go
amazing.
now, it'll be all cleaned up. It'll be Beaver Cleaver.
Yeah, true. I don't know, man. It's sad. This is really sad for Should be sad for Americans anyway. Should be sad because I thought these were the same people that didn't want these monuments of Confederate soldiers taken down. Yet they take
Yeah,
away this.
but
What's
this
the
is
difference?
different. Yeah, this is
How
different.
is this different?
I, you tell me. And he just like he's renaming these military bases after these Confederate soldiers. But this has got to go.
Right. So it's
Remember, the
mm,
slaves they they were brought here and they built this country off their backs. These Confederate soldiers were treasonous,
right.
but you want to make sure you honor them.
And never had a problem with them displaying the Confederate soldiers because again, it's part of history.
Part of history.
Don't remove them. I never don't remove this stuff. Just deal with what's going on. Face history. Deal with history. Deal with the fact that this stuff happened.
I've been okay with you changing names
Now, why though? Why do you feel like they need to change names?
because of what the other names were attached to. I've been okay with that. I'm like you can keep the statues up. It was part of history. Uh, Even if you want to put, hey, this is such and such who was a Confederate soldier.
Mm-hmm.
I have no because it happened.
It happened, especially the region that it happened. If it happened, you're displaying this stuff in the South where this stuff happened, and even naming this stuff after people that were in the South during this time. Let's be honest. Slavery, as evil and ugly as it was still a business. Basically, it was money.
It was like I said. I can see taking the names off because at this point we have grown and we don't want to attach our name to that. I can see that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see where you're coming from, but yeah, I just say just keep everything up because if something happened and like those files are going to be released, I think this year with Martin Luther King.
Oh, those files.
No, yeah, those files are going to be released. I think it's this year. I'm pretty sure on MLK. If there are things that are damning in there, which we know
They're
there
gonna
are,
put them out.
and they try to remove Dr. King from wherever, I'm gonna be upset because again, that's in the past. Leave it.
Yeah, and separating the man from the movement really isn't possible.
You said it isn't.
I don't think it's possible to separate the man from the movement. So yeah, why would you take stuff of him down?
Mm,
Because he was the movement, at the very least, the face of the movement.
mm. So you think his character really doesn't play a role in
I
this?
don't think it does. I don't think
Mm,
it does. You can't just because he had his issues. We all have our issues, but that doesn't change what he did.
mm. Well, that's. I'm glad you said this because this goes back to um, this administration. Not only removing it, um, I asked the question: Does has Trump's agenda erased Dr. King's dream?
It's working on it.
So you think everything this man stood for was spit on, was kicked and beaten? You think this stuff could be erased by this man, Donald Trump?
I think it's. I remember we only 1 year in.
Mm-hmm.
He got 3 more years. I think he's gonna try to do some harm to it.
We see it happening. This was part of his agenda, his project 2025. This was part of it to get rid of. He spoke. You know, he was pretty straightforward when he said that the civil rights movement hurt white
Wait,
people.
really?
This might have been his dumbest statement ever.
And he got some dumb ones. But you know what? White men will argue and say he's right.
Crazy. because they continue to benefit from white
And
privilege.
Coons will blah 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 say a whole lot of words to support him and say he's right.
Mm. The civil rights movement. It said a lot of people. He said that it hurt a lot of white people, and they weren't able to get into go to colleges, universities. When was this?
September 32nd, 19 never.
Right. When did this and putting this out? Let's be honest. What putting this out here in this world where you're talking about the browning of America, the great replacement, all these people with these theories of, putting this out, this statement out, just adds fuel to the fire because they already think this.
They are, and that's everything that they thought. They now have a megaphone who says, "Hey, now y'all can say it, and y'all can act any way you want to. It's okay."
Yeah, be careful. Be careful out there. You think that
Because you roll up on the right one, you get the right one, baby.
for real. Like, yeah, don't let him lead you in the wrong direction. But yeah, I see this, and then you have lawyers out there that are seeking out white men to sue, these companies if they feel discriminated against. And I'm like, really? Are we in a twilight zone, man?
And it's still not racist. And for any black person to sit here and say it's not racist, I am amazed.
Yeah. I had that. We follow somebody, or I followed someone who had those same ideas, and I had to mute them. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I can't do it anymore.
Because all it does is make you mad, and you know you can't have a conversation because they're not going to be open minded.
Right. There's no convincing these people. If they're stand with Trump, there's no convincing. There's no changing your mind. Best thing, you just stay away, stay safe, stay out of their
Because
way.
these are the people that will still tell you he's not racist.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not racist.
Yeah. So you agree that this Trump agenda is slowly but surely erasing Dr. King's dream of
And
equality.
and that's what he wants. And we as black people, we can't stand for it. The only thing you can the only power we have is the power of the vote. But guess what, black people, you can't do it by yourself.
Nope.
Ain't enough of you. So you better find some common ground with some white folk who see the same things that we see. And y'all got to get some of these people out of office. At the very least, when you got midterms coming up, if you get a chance to vote, because he's trying to work that out where you can't do that, where you can get some of these people who co-signed for Trump out of office.
That's the only
And
way.
we should try to mute him.
And he knows he's feeling the heat from all sides. He's worried about this next election, the midterms. He's worried. He's shaking in his boots. Like, seriously, he's thinking that they're going to try to have legal action against him, which they should.
Should.
Yeah.
But I won't be so he's gonna try to do something to either he can try to do something to mess with the elections. He is.
Yeah. Yeah. For all y'all people that sat out last time, don't sit out this time.
Don't you sit out.
Don't
Don't
sit
you
out.
sit out. And you, if you think that Kamala would have done a worse job than this, you have zero faith in her.
Yeah. And just keep in mind that if it was no big deal, if it meant nothing, then why did they and do they try to make it so hard and try to take it away if it didn't mean anything? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, it means something. That's why they don't want you to do it. That's why they killed people that wanted to vote.
Yes,
So it means something.
so And that's the only power we've got in this. Um, and he's gonna try to do everything he can to make sure a clean vote doesn't go off, because the only clean votes are the ones where he wins. That's the only vote that wasn't rigged.
Yeah, that's the only time.
And y'all foolish enough to sit there and listen to stuff he says with no proof. He done filed 60 lawsuits, lost them all.
Yeah.
But for
Yeah.
some reason, y'all still say, yeah, he shouldn't have stole the election.
Oh man, they just love they. Hey man, I never seen it's the glazing. It's beyond glaze for this man. Beyond,
It's it's
beyond.
so it's so terrible, man. It's so terrible.
He could tell y'all anything. He could tell y'all to go drink bleach. Oh, he did,
Yeah, he
didn't
did.
he? Oh,
Hmm.
no.
He told y'all he could shoot somebody, and y'all still would support him.
Oh,
He
man,
doing that now.
he's doing it all, man. He's a yeah, but we can talk about this man all day, but you know, Dr. King actually won the Nobel Peace Prize. Trump was gifted the Nobel Peace Prize. How'd you feel about
The committee was like, he still ain't the winner.
no, he didn't win. He was gifted. Machado, she gave it to him. She won it this past year in 2025 and gave it to him before his work and capture of Maduro.
Yeah, because she's hoping that he lets her be in office in Venezuela. That's why she gave it to him.
Yeah.
And the
Mhm.
letter, the letter, because your country didn't give me the Nobel Peace Prize. Peace is no longer a top priority. We gonna take Venezuela.
Venezuela
This
from
is
there.
the child.
Or from and Greenland. And Greenland. Mark. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the child that was elected.
Yeah. But can we agree? I'm to the point now where the Venezuelan people were happy about this capture. I can't even argue. They're happy about it. I'm not going to argue about it. They were fine with this. She was fine with it. He was fine, or
He
he
was fine with it, but
the
I mean,
country was
yeah,
fine with
it was. Yeah, but my thing is, he was a criminal. He was their criminal.
it. Yeah, he was their
We got our
criminal.
own criminal.
We got our criminal. Y'all had your criminal. Your criminal's gone. Still working on ours.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I don't have a problem. Like I even talked to this lady. She's I think she's Vietnamese. And she said that she applauded what he did. And Americans, we're so out of touch and so used to freedom that we don't know what it's like in these other countries under dictatorship and communism and these other things, which is fair.
we get ready to know. But yeah,
True.
but I mean,
Yes.
yeah. What? But why did he do it? Because he didn't win the Nobel Peace Prize.
He
It's
he
not like
pow-
he did it out of a sense of duty to help these people.
No, it was for oil and like you said, he's trying to get the prize. He's got an
It,
agenda for it.
it was a bruised ego that should cause him to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. But isn't that how the country is, though? Isn't that how America works? So you look at the civil rights movement. It wasn't out of the kindness of the government's heart. Even with Kennedy, it wasn't the kind. He didn't love black people like that. He had it. He wanted to do it so he knew the climate was changing. Lyndon B. Johnson hated black people, but he made sure they pushed the civil rights law
Well,
in place.
even you go back, Lincoln
Oh
freeing the
yeah.
slaves was. I mean, he wasn't really expecting it to happen like that.
No, no, it was just circumstance and taking chances and like let's do this for this. There's always an
Yeah,
agenda.
yeah. He's not thinking, hey, wait a minute, you mean they free already?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I wasn't trying to do all that. Oh well.
Yeah, so yeah, there's always a hidden agenda.
It is. It is just like this. It's always a hidden agenda, but sometimes you benefit off the situation, like they did.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I'm not mad at it. If she want to give it away, you know what?
yeah. I mean, that
Give
don't
it
make
to
him
her.
the winner anyway.
Still didn't
It's
win,
just funny to me.
and he won't
I
win.
forgot some old stuff. He got a participation trophy. Here you go.
No, he didn't win. Oh, it's clear he didn't win. Yeah, but again, maybe that'll shut him up a little bit, pacify him. They won't pout.
Yeah, for now.
For now. For now. Oh, but yeah, man. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. But you
And
know,
Trump was gifted.
oh, I'm sorry. See, I always trying to look. I'm hiding anyway. It's gone. I'm not gonna say something. I'm gonna learn how to spell you, black son of a. I mean, people. These last few, man. I stopped. I stopped looking at.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah,
Right?
people are evil out there, man. There's some evil, mean people on that side, bro.
Yeah, I ain't even. Sorry.
Yeah, and I don't mind having conversation with you, but when you start name calling, right.
That's terrible. I mean, that's like, no, I don't want to have a conversation. I want to call you a name that I wouldn't call you to your face.
Oh, definitely would. Definitely would. That's the thing. People hide behind the keyboard, man.
Yep.
Hide behind that. But again, whatever. Like you said, like if you're engaging, that's just helping us grow. So thank you. Thank you. And F you.
And have the hate you deserve.
Right. Oh man, but awesome. On a positive note, Sinners made history at the Oscars. 16, man. 16 nominations. You saw it. Did you think it deserved all this?
That's a lot. I mean, it was a good movie.
You think it's overhyped?
A little bit. What I watched for entertainment. I didn't look for no deepness in it.
Will you agree though? It's kind of a down year. It was a down year last year for music and movies.
Yeah, so maybe it caught the right wave
at the right time.
Yeah,
and it was good. I enjoyed it.
I mean, it's a good movie. I mean, I don't think it was a classic,
but it broke records. It's breaking records. It broke records in the theater, and now you look at 16 nominations. I'm like, including the picture of the year. It's gonna win though. I would say, yeah. I think it's gonna win.
It was a down year.
It's a down. So you don't even think they deserve this?
I mean, it was a good movie, but to be the most nominated movie of all time.
You think that was it's throwing us a bone? Is that what you're trying to say?
I know. I just think
that was trying to say, Malcolm.
I think it was a down year for movies, is what it was. 10 years from now, we can be talking, boy, man, Sinners. Oh boy, that was like. This is me. Am I gonna be talking about Sinners like I talk about New Jack City?
You probably won't even watch it again. I have only watched it once.
I watched it twice because once I watched it and then I wanted my wife to watch it, and she wouldn't watch it if I wasn't sitting there.
So she didn't enjoy it either.
I mean, not really. I mean, I said it was a good movie. It was a good movie.
You didn't want to go in depth with it. I remember you were kind of like, it was a vampire movie. You didn't want to look deep into it.
It was a vampire movie.
There you go. See,
that's a white guy at work. Matter of fact, just last week, because he had watched it for the first time. He was like, it started out good, then it turned. It was a vampire movie. I said, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, shut up. Ryan Coogler. Hey, he's on to something, man. I think he's gonna win.
I'll take those what you call it movies be driving me insane. Jordan Peele.
I saw the previews for is it called Milk or something like that?
I don't know. I just watched
him. Sent it to you. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, I watched him.
Awful. Oh, him was awful. Him sucked.
And I watched what's the other one with Keke Palmer? Nope.
Oh, I don't even think I watched that one. Was that any good?
His movies, if you turn your head, you just out of it.
Now, granted, him, don't put it on him, was not a Jordan Peele film. Him was somebody else's film under his production company.
Okay, then.
Nope was.
Nope
was, I believe. Nope was his. I ain't watched Nope though. It was that bad?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it was that bad. It's one of those. You know my attention span.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, I can't look. Just like we sitting here talking, I'm looking to score the game. Just see what.
See,
so
exactly.
if I'm watching this movie, I'm liable to be looking at an article and then try to come back and figure out what's going on.
Yeah. So it didn't hold you. It didn't hold your attention.
It didn't help me.
But Sinners, like you said,
It helped me. It did help me.
now I will say this: I did see this in the theaters. Sometimes movies are better in the theater than they are watching it at home.
Why?
Um, the sound, the feel, the environment is it's just different.
I would think though home gives you more of a chance to concentrate.
Yeah, but you don't get the feel because this was made. I think he even said this was made for what is the thing? Not 4D, but it's made for what's the most expensive thing you can buy at the movie theater as far as the
Popcorn. Oh,
that's good. Mac, what is it called? It's something Max. I can't think of the name of it.
IMAX or whatever.
IMAX. So yeah, this was meant for IMAX, and you can tell by the. You can just tell, even if you watch it. You think about watching that movie with the sound, that crisp sound, and that IMAX experience.
And I
Different.
can even think though, even at the movies, there are less distractions than there are at home. Because you're
Yeah.
not at the movie scrolling through your phone.
No, you're not. You paid, and you paid money for the popcorn, like you said. It's different. It's different. Hey, come back, man. Get off your phone. See what I'm saying?
I just see because the Steelers about to hire Mike McCarthy.
So you get distracted, man. Focus. I know you had it too. I got it. Man, we both can have it. We gotta concentrate, man. Oh, but yeah, same way. Like you said, at the theaters, you're not scrolling. You're not looking
Yeah,
at your phone.
you watching the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say what I can tell is this was better in theaters. But yeah, shout out to them, man. What you laughing about?
Because that was a perfect description. Because all I'm doing is picking up the phone to say you're not doing this, and then I see something.
And you doing it.
And we're talking, and I'm doing it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Focus. Oh, this will get your attention right here. Yeah, let's talk about your boy. LeBron James is facing backlash for shoes he released to honor Dr. King, but he used the color scheme of the Lorraine motel where King was assassinated. Smart move, dumb move, or no news?
I guess for me, it would have been no news.
Of course, because you love glazing LeBron. Go ahead.
I think people think too deep. Maybe they shouldn't have done it. I mean,
He said this. He said it was for the color scheme.
I don't know, man.
Nah. I was waiting for this one.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Tell me how and why is LeBron controls his narrative. He's very big on that. How did this slip past and why they think this is a good idea to make the shoes the color of the motel
He was murdered.
where he was murdered? Like we want to remember, oh yeah, that's Lorraine. When you look at the shoes.
Yeah.
This was not smart, man.
No news.
This is no news. No, this is news. It was crazy. Did you see Roland? Roland went crazy.
Oh no,
He went
nothing
crazy.
to see here, folks. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, but he did point out that this was really about his 53 points that he scored against the Grizzlies.
Against the Grizzlies.
Couldn't you think of?
So what?
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
The King. First of all, there could have been so many ways. Just smarter than.
Well, here's the thing. LeBron done played too many years.
He hit his head.
No.
Oh.
He running out of stuff.
He
running out of stuff. He done played too long.
I mean, the Lorraine Motel.
It wasn't.
That was crazy, bro. Like, was it this? It was kind of disrespectful in a way. It wasn't really honoring Dr. King. It's kind of
Well,
disrespectful.
I
I mean, here's the hotel he died in. Let's
yeah,
make the
I mean,
comment.
of course, that was an important place for Martin Luther King.
Oh, it's actually the one in the Civil Rights Museum in Memphis. Is part of their display.
Yeah, see,
It's,
so he, uh,
everything ain't got to be shoes, though, bro.
yeah,
Everything ain't got to be a profit.
yeah,
Just
I
yeah. You got nothing.
sorry, sorry, LeBron, I can't.
You
I got
got
nothing.
nothing. I know you got nothing. I knew you was gonna have nothing. I was just waiting for you to have nothing,
I was
and you
waiting
got
for you to
nothing.
admit you had nothing.
I was waiting for you to admit you had nothing for your king, LeBron.
I got
On
nothing,
you.
bro. I got nothing.
So moving forward a little bit, how did you feel about Drewski and his church
People
thing?
get too butthurt over stuff. He was not making fun of God. He was making fun of them pastors. Is what he was doing.
A lot of pastors were offended, so you apparently were not.
I would, because I ain't like that.
Right. So you saying like a hit dog holler situation, like
Exactly. I mean, that's all. He
it
was
was
not.
about,
It was not about him making fun of God. It
you
was
think
about
it's
him
a bad
making fun
look
of
though?
them mega pastors
Mhm.
going over the top, and then people that just fall for anything.
Is it a bad look though for the church? Does it make young people that maybe don't go to churches they looking at Drewski like, damn, that's why I don't go to church? That's what like an excuse to make fun or
If they're gonna use that as an excuse not to go to church, they won't go no way.
they won't go nowhere. So you think this is something that's he's a comedian.
Hey,
Little comedian.
nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that one is a true nothing to see here, folks. Y'all, he's not making fun of God. He making fun of them pastors that do that stuff and that are all about the money. And they said at the end he wouldn't pray for the guy or whatever because he didn't put nothing in the he didn't tithe. I mean
My-
that was not about making fun of God.
yeah, because he made fun of was it Marvin Sapp who can't said close the door. Close the door. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
listening.
and that to me tell them pastors do better.
Yeah, it's like I said the other week. It seemed like it's just the internet, man. I think this stuff has been going on.
Oh
You
man.
can just see it now.
And yeah, now that you see it and it goes virus, people be yeah, man.
Yeah. Then why was dude even coming out of the ceiling anyway?
I don't know, man.
Why did that pastor drop from the ceiling, from the roof of the church? What is
That's
up
what
with
I'm
these
saying.
dudes?
Yeah, so it's worthy of people making fun of it.
He came down.
Because
Oh,
you're doing too much. You're doing way too much, man.
it's too flashy, man. It is. I can see where it'd be a turnoff to some people in these bigger cities, because that's where a lot of people want to go. Is to
Yeah,
the
but then
church.
for some, and see that's the thing, for some, man, look at that. He think outside the box. Look at that. And they get so know your audience. If you got audience who like theatrics like that, have at it, but you better not compromise the word of God in the midst of your theatrics.
Yeah, that's what I said. Does it? That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think it gets lost? The word of God kind of gets lost in the theatrics sometimes.
That's one of the things where, to me, know your audience.
But are they the audience? Don't that even sound bad? You calling the church the audience?
Well, they are your audience. So what I'm saying is, if you got people in there who are like me, and you're like, man, I can't listen to this because of what he did, don't do it. If you got people who look at this and it piques their interest, and then you come out with the unadulterated word of God, do it.
Hmm.
For me, it don't work.
Some people it works.
Well, for some people it might work, and that may be for a younger crowd. That's what piques their interest. As long as you come purely with the word of God, do what you got to do. Jesus was somebody who would be illustrative when he was giving his parables and stuff, and he's like, "Picture this and this." So this is them taking it to that level. But if they got the wrong audience, it ain't gonna work.
But apparently you do have the right audience in front of you, but you have a different audience online. That's the issue.
I got to be.
Online,
I got to be these people.
you got to worry about the people in front of you and not worry about the people online who are going to comment and say, this is crazy. Why is this dude coming from the ceiling?
Yeah. But once again, you better have the pure word of God. You better have a way to loop what all that mess you just did into what you're trying to say.
And like I said, it could get lost. Like it's there. It could be there. He could be preaching the word and it could be beautiful. But when you come from the ceiling and got your red bottoms on and you telling people to close the door to church, it
Yeah,
gets a
know your
little
audience. Yeah, know your audience. It don't work for everybody. And then you got to be careful.
Yeah, but do you think that they care more about the audience online? These people, these pastors,
I
you
think
think
some
they
of
care more about them than they care about the congregation?
I think
Say it
some
again.
of them, because a lot of times, crazy as it seems, you'll get bigger money out there than you will in here.
Mm, that's a whole nother discussion right there.
Yeah, I mean,
Whew, it's a whole nother discussion.
yeah, it happens.
Mm, yeah, that was funny. I thought it was funny. I
Yeah,
thought this was funnier than his NASCAR thing. The
I
dress
don't
thing.
know. That NASCAR one was hilarious though,
NASCAR was funny, but this
because the NASCAR one they ain't know.
and the makeup artist was crazy on that one. Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I took it as I'm not taking it as him making fun of God because I don't think he is. He making fun of them people that act like that.
yeah.
Hell, okay, like
It's
that.
more a shot at the online pastors that
Yeah.
that act like this. You're right. All right, moving on. How did you feel about the fraternity feud between
Can we keep stuff at home?
between Ricky Smiley and Omega Sci-Fi? Did you think this was warranted, or you think this was something that just like, yeah,
I think
why?
them grown adults who could have a conversation without having to blast everything online.
Starting with who though? It should start with the fraternity, or you think it should have been Ricky?
So if like I wasn't deep in, I don't know what they did to trigger his response, but it looked like it's something they did.
Yeah, apparently they put his face, and I think his face was beside Stephen A. Smith, kind of mocking, like they're kind of like the same people. I think Stephen A. getting a lot of backlash for everything,
Yeah, well, they both in the same fraternity.
and they're in the same fraternity. But you remember when Ricky spoke out about? I don't know. It's been some months back when he said that black people need to get back to being, get back to decorum and knowing where they are. You remember that? He caught a lot of
Yeah.
flack for that. I think they're referring back to that. Like, Ricky, what side are you on? Black people sometimes we don't like to put our business out there for the world to hear.
Okay. Yeah. So okay, but is Ricky Smiley a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated?
Yeah,
Dan, yes.
definitely.
Did Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated put that out about Ricky?
They put it out on their page. Yeah, the picture of the two of them. Yeah.
So the question is, why couldn't whoever's in charge of that page reach out to Brother Ricky and have a conversation?
Well, it was a shot at him. It wasn't no. Sometimes people send shots online. They don't want to have a conversation. They just want to throw a shot at you.
So now it becomes they were wrong and he was responding. Did he have to respond? Probably not, but people are emotional.
Does that make it okay to be
No,
emotional?
no, it doesn't make it okay, but it doesn't make what they did okay first.
Right.
If they hadn't done that, he wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's coming off the heels. I think this is I don't know what year it is for his son's death. His son died. I think it was this past week. It was
Yeah, and it was in January. I think maybe the
was
night, somewhere around there.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's
So,
already emotional.
but, but granted, does that mean that I mean, they don't, maybe they didn't know that. Should they had known that? Like, is that something that they know or should know
They
about
knew
him?
his son died. We all knew his son died.
I knew his son died, but nobody probably knew the date.
Yeah, probably nobody but him.
Yeah, I don't think they did that, to be malicious or nothing like that.
I still think though, because that's your frat brother, just have that. Just reach out to him because
Dude,
clearly he's been. I mean, he's like you said, he's kept active in it, so it's not like he just somebody who threw some money in and then went on.
well, he said hasn't been active for a few years
Last few years,
because he didn't like the way they were moving. He didn't like them. He didn't like what happened with the kid Caleb
Wilson.
Wilson,
Okay,
Caleb Wilson, who died being
yeah,
hazed. He didn't like that, and nobody did.
no,
So it would be hard to stand behind a group that supported that
but I think they could have handled that.
in
Both
house.
parties could have handled that in house. They could have had what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, I get that part, but when you have a platform as big as Ricky Smiley and you are attacked, and people
Feel like
gonna hear you,
you feel like you gotta respond.
you gotta respond. You gotta respond, and you have the platform to respond.
Yeah,
Everybody don't have it.
but
Everybody,
I hate to see the rift in that fraternity like that, though.
I get where you're coming from. It looks bad, and it's always black fraternities. Honestly, that they catch a
Because
lot.
they're the black fraternities are the ones who make it a lifetime thing.
It's forever.
Yeah, so I just wish they could have handled it a better way.
Yeah, but Ricky was not happy. Ricky kept on. I was like, dang, how long is this video?
That's what
Ricky,
I was like. Wait a minute, I've been listening for 10 minutes, 46 minutes.
Ricky
And
went
listen
off.
to all of it because
Ricky
he was
went off.
upset.
And there's a lot. I think it's more out there. And like I said, eventually, somebody gonna speak out. I've been trying to reach out to some people in fraternities. They're not gonna get
They're
on
gonna
any.
say it.
They can't, and they won't.
Yeah,
But there's a lot of them are hurt by certain stuff. They do have what he mentioned as PTSD from hazing.
I can.
He
I can.
talked about that from
I
getting.
had never thought about it until he said it, but I could really see where that could be an issue for some.
Yeah, he mentioned a kid getting his appendix ruptured from being hazed. Like sometimes do you think that sometimes this stuff is taken too far? Like, you think they're doing too much?
I don't think it's purposely taken too far. I really don't. I think that a lot of these guys, what they had to go through to get there, right or wrong, it has caused them to love. I guess like Stockholm, they love their fraternity, their sorority, and they want to make sure that people don't skate in.
Mm, great segue. So you feel like they call it gatekeeping. So you feel in certain instances like that, gatekeeping is a good thing. Like gatekeeping is something that you should do to keep people that you really don't want in your group out. And you think that's done by other groups, or you think it's done by black people the most as far as gatekeeping?
And so you just took you there you go. You're trying to be too deep. about that
I'm
thing.
sorry, but do you think? Let's just go back. Let's keep it simple. Do you think gatekeeping is right?
To a certain extent, yeah.
So what? Yeah, explain.
Because not as a way of keeping out, but as a way of filtering.
Mm,
I need to make sure that you're going to be as dedicated as I am.
okay.
And if there are ways that I got to figure out how to make sure that you're really going to be, because you can tell me anything on this side.
Mm-hmm.
When I let you in, are you going to change? I need to see while you're here that when you get here, that you straight up.
Mm. I ain't mad at that. Not mad at the answer at all because I feel like I was watching. I think it was Ryan Davis interview. Great interview with Shannon Sharp. He talked about gatekeeping. How gatekeeping is a good thing because it keeps out people that don't belong, don't
Yeah.
deserve to be in. Like he said he went to school to be a sportscaster. He's like, I'm glad somebody gatekeep. Yep, gatekept because so I wouldn't get into that field because it wasn't for me. It was for somebody else.
I mean, that's, I mean, I can understand that. You want to, I hate to say weed them out, but yeah, weed them out.
Mm. But we do that. I don't think it's just black people that do it.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's just black people that do it. I think, but I also think when we think of other people doing it, that's when we get offended. The
But we
black
do.
people do. Yeah,
We
but
do
we
it
do
too.
it.
You
We
can't.
get mad when white people do that. We get mad, and that's the problem.
So we do it to each
We
other.
do the
We
same thing.
gatekeep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's certain. I wonder why that is though. I wonder what the mentality is really behind it. Just like he said, to make people. You think it's so few of us, as far as population, that we try to make sure we're around the right ones.
Well, I think that we've always had a healthy distrust of others.
Uh,
So you want to make sure you ain't sleeping with the enemy.
mm, gatekeeping.
Because every brother ain't a brother because of color.
We saw that. We see that.
Yeah. We didn't just saw it. We sees it.
We see it all the time, and you see these people go on, and there's money involved in it. But those are the people that we need to gatekeep. Like, nah, you don't speak for us. You don't
There you
speak
go.
for us. But yeah, I just wanted your take on it. I was like, man, I said, gatekeeping might be something that we need to do more of.
We probably need to do more and just accept that, hey, that's part of the game. It's part of the game.
Like, we don't want you no more. Like, we can't afford you no more, man.
Yeah.
We can't afford Brandon Tatum.
You cost too much, man. You costing us too much.
Yeah, we can't afford Candace Owens and all these. We can't. I mean, I need to get that clip from you remember Soldier Story, that movie. He said the black race can't afford you no more.
Hey, there you go, Stephen A.
Stephen A. Smith. We can't. There we got gatekeep. We need to gatekeep ourselves more. Our people. Dang. Stephen A.
Don't look at it as a bad thing. So don't look at it as a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, man. We need to be more selective of who we choose as our heroes and our spokesmen and for our community.
We'll see. We choose heroes and stuff based off something they can do, not what they say. And that's where the problem is. We don't go by what they believe in. We go by what they can do.
Yeah. Being more selective. Yeah, we got deep, man. There you go, man.
See,
Carry on.
You one who sent us to that too deep.
Sorry, man.
Foolishness.
We did that all last year.
I know, right? Why change?
We did a lot of foolishness between Diddy and the baby oil and pausing. We did a lot of foolishness. It's
If
getting
it ain't broke, don't fix it, homie.
man. There's too much going on right now. We got to get ourselves
There's
together.
too much going on. You ain't lying, man.
Together, man. That's why we say, hey, we're gonna push voting this year. Please vote.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
vote.
At last year we was like, well, why don't you sit out? No, we can't sit out. Now you see what happened when you sit out.
Can't sit out, man. We can't sit out. And people discouraging you to sit out. There's a reason behind it.
Yeah, they don't want you to vote, but they're going to.
They're gonna vote. You're gonna see them. If you go, you're like, oh, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
You told me I shouldn't come, and you didn't listen to me. And somehow you'll be the bad guy.
You'll be the bad guy. They know who you're voting for. They know who you trying to vote out. Yeah, it's real. It's real, man. Super Bowl coming up. Who you got? Who's gonna be in the Super Bowl?
I mean, you got to pick the Patriots.
Yep.
Because Denver's quarterback's out. So the Patriots. I think our next game is gonna be tough. But I'm gonna go with because they're at home.
Yep. Say it. Yep. Say it.
But
Seattle. Say it.
Matt Stafford or Sam Darnold? Who you trust?
Stafford. I don't trust Sam Darnold, man.
So do I go with the Rams?
But I don't know. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be the best game between the 4 games or the 2 games being played.
But I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Yeah, of course.
Tomorrow. I'll tell you Monday. I'll tell you Monday.
Yeah.
I pick Seattle because they're at home. Well, but yeah.
It's gonna be good. I'm going for I'm just hoping Bad Bunny will have a great performance. Hope he does something crazy.
Yeah, I probably ain't gonna watch it, but I won't go watch it no way.
You ain't gonna watch what? Halftime?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you ain't gonna watch the Super Bowl? You crazy?
I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, I probably ain't gonna watch halftime. I rarely watch halftime.
What you were doing?
Man, that's time to go to the bathroom and stuff.
Oh, you turn it off? Like, I'm not watching this. See, you didn't watch Kendrick last year.
I watched parts of it. Then I had to go back and watch it. Remember?
So you
after the Super Bowl, I went back and watched it. Yeah.
Different, man.
Yeah.
You don't like things in the moment.
But most of the time I do. But like Super Bowl halftime.
Nah. Okay.
I got to do like Archie Bunker and go to the toilet.
I see. I'm like, what are you doing? You just turning it off? Like, what do you mean you don't watch it? But
turning my mind off. I ain't paying no attention to it.
But yeah. I just want people to be pissed off. I want you to do something against ICE, something crazy. Crazy.
ICE probably be there.
Oh, they already said that, I think. I've heard.
Yeah, I think they did say they'd be there.
You know, I haven't heard about the other Super Bowl party, the halftime show. The white one. The one with Lee Greenwood. What happened with that?
I ain't heard much about it here lately.
What's the buzz, man?
They'll have their thing ready. She's probably, she's in mourning.
Who? Erica?
Yeah, because JD having a baby.
Forgot about yeah.
She's not about that thing.
She probably hot. Oh God. Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh man. But yeah, man. Hey man, be careful out there, y'all. Y'all it's cold.
Sit your down.
Don't be out there driving. You ain't got
if
to.
You ain't got to go, don't go.
Don't go. Don't be sliding around.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But anything you want to say before we get out of here, bro?
Trump don't like black people.
Yeah, back up. I want to see your nose.
your gray nose hair sticking out that one.
You ain't lying. Oh man, good pod as always, man. Appreciate you, brother.
I love you, man. Love you, man.
Love you too, bro. Love you too, man. So go, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Not gonna read them, probably,
Not
but
read them at all. But if y'all will try to get them Epstein files out, they're a month overdue.
Yeah. The whole thing. The whole thing. Yeah.
Same way with the expeditiousness that you get the Martin Luther King files out, get them Epstein files out.
Yeah, we need it all. There you go. There you go. It's been another episode of Culture No Cap. Make sure you subscribe, like, do all the things. Peace.
Peace.